So, this was not intended for the turkeys. That little dog house that they're going in and out of was actually intended for the chickens. So when the chicks, we had several chicks, we had that pen over there and then that building. So we just built this thing here yesterday. My daughter and I did. Yeah, it doesn't look like some of the fancy stuff on some of these YouTubers, but I used what material I had. Now it's really high up. It's a little over 8 feet, I think, tall. And the turkeys can't fly out. So I deliberately made it high enough to where they couldn't fly out. They're right next to the new peacocks that we got here 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, a week ago. I dropped my phone. I just dropped my phone. Because I don't have the handle, because when I use the handle, this thing doesn't want to record. So, sorry about that. But, yeah. Anyway, my daughter said that she came out yesterday, and the turkeys were trying to fly out, but I don't see them trying to fly out. No. And I was really hoping we had them sold before now, but I don't think that's going to happen. And I think when I looked at them last time, I thought I had 2 males and 1 female. And it still looks that way. This is the female right here. And then these 2 here are the males. This one here definitely is the male. That one right there. And I'm pretty sure that one there is a male too. But I'm beginning to think it might be a female too. So we might have 2 females and a male. I mean, he is much bigger than these other 2. And that little thing on his nose, that little dangly thing that I can't remember what they call them. His is much longer than theirs. They're a little nervous with me being right here close, but looks like they've been in there really tearing the ground up in here. And we have another fire not too far from us. Again, this is summertime and we get a lot of fires. Yeah, I think once I paint this whole entire thing, I think it would look a whole lot nicer once I get it all painted. So this is the Red Brand 2x4 wire, this here. And I had a small piece that was on those things, and so that's what I used. And then the rest of it, I used chicken wire. I can't afford the little square stuff. I can't remember what it's called. I'm terrible today about my memory. I'll remember it here lately in a little bit, but yeah. Hardware cloth, that's what it's called. And I can't afford it. Like I say, I'm not one of those rich YouTubers that are on YouTube all the time. I only have 380 some subscribers, which I really appreciate them for subscribing. And I've been trying to get more videos, but my phone is just being wacko. So it's kind of hard for me to do videos when it doesn't want to. 20 minutes out here trying to get a video to make, and then the phone just won't do it. It's not a very expensive phone. It's an inexpensive straight talk phone. So yeah, but I think we have 2 females and a male, because he looks so much bigger than the rest, than the other 2. His legs are even much thicker. So yeah. And I'm glad we finally got him out of that little dog house, where they could get more room. But like I say, this is not meant for turkeys. I have to build another bigger pen, because I can't put these turkeys in with their dad. And I can't put him in with his mom. So I have to order some new turkeys, build another turkey pen for them, and hopefully maybe I can start getting some of these turkeys sold. I'll work on selling them as little tiny chicks instead of waiting. And just sell them as straight run. But yeah, there's 2 females and a male. So I'll put them back on Craigslist, and I'll list them as 2 females and a male. Tomorrow I gotta bring home a bigger feeder for them. I got a bigger waterer for them. I got that bigger waterer for them, which they got junk all in it, and I'll have to dump it out. Peacocks are doing great, as you can see. They have been doing a little more talking, and Batman comes around a little more often. Visits with them. I don't know where he's at right now. Probably sitting someplace where it's cool. Anyway, hope you enjoy. These are red bourbon turkeys. Anyway, have a great day.